Aquarians, come out to play. What's going on, my aquas? What's good? If you clicked on that beautiful thumbnail, you know where you reached. This is Readings, Bam, by Marvelous Madame. I am Marvelous Madame. Welcome back to the Marvelous Show, guys. What is good? If you are new here, thank you for clicking on my channel, on the video, and, getting this good word from me. The good word. If you are returning, and what's going on? What is good? If you are subscribed to my Marvelous Tribe, you know I messes with y'all the long way. What's up? Aquarius. That's right. This is going to be your August 2018. How does Bae feel about you? For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okie dokie. All right. You guys already know what time it is. This is that part of the program where I invite you down to the description box. Okay. To skip this marvelous intro. If you do not care to listen to me go on and on, because you know I got stuff to talk about. Now, again, if you care to skip this marvelous intro, the reading will start at such and such, and it will be documented down in the description. Let's get right into it. You know I start all my videos out with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you all from the moon and back. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing to my Marvelous Tribe. Thank you for sharing the content, okay? I appreciate you for your viewership, and I really do, all right? If you've booked me for a personal reading, thank you for putting me in your business and continue to do so. Now get ugly. Now, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the proceedings this evening. I will no longer be listing the scheduling link to book me for a personal reading in the description box underneath my videos. Not really a big deal. You guys know how to get in contact with your girl. I'm really pushing you guys to go out on social media because you're already out there. And it takes so much to have to do this. One of the reasons why I guess I haven't been telling you. Not only does it take up extra time, and I'm a one-woman show over here at Marvelous Madame. That's really not it. It really is the fact that a lot of the times the links, when you are copy and pasting the link over and over and over again, all it takes is the cursor to go off a slight bit. And before you know it, you ain't reached Marvelous Madame. You reach somebody named Maggie or somebody, like straight up, because there was some videos that just didn't have the correct link. And I sit down and have to go through this whole rigmarole. Put it like this. It's a lot of work. So I was like, you know what? Guys, book me at Facebook. Book me on Instagram. Book me on Twitter. Book me on Pinterest. Yes, Pinterest too. While you over there, check out my pins if you are a pin head, okay? That's how we gonna rock, okay? Now, I am also adding as a add-on bonus or an add-on item. I don't want to call it a bonus, but an add-on item. I am also doing spiritual consultations. The spiritual consultation that I will be providing with your personal reading as a added bonus. Right now, it's not priced. I'm just doing it as a added bonus. What does that mean? We're going to be opening up your birth chart, taking a look at Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, North Node and South Node, and coming up with a spiritual prescription to get you started. This is by no means a birth chart analysis, okay? That will be offered in the future. However, what I can see by that is what you need to do to get one step closer to your destiny, if you care, okay? If you're into astrology, you want to know. I already know that, all right? And if you clicked on this video, you want to hear these cards. So let me keep rocking. So that's what I'm offering, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the astrology of things. You know how I rock. Right now, as it stands, lovelies, okay, as it stands today, let's talk about these retrograde planets. Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, Neptune, and Chiron are still retrograde right now. All right, let's talk about what we're going to be expecting in the month of August. Venus moves into Libra on the 6th. If you have Libra in your chart, you're going to be looking good, feeling good, tasting good. Hey, I ain't in your business, but that's what's going to be happening. It's right here. I can't make it up, okay? That part. All right, so on August the 11th, we're going to be experiencing a new moon / partial solar eclipse in the sign of Leo. I am told that this is going to launch new beginnings. It's going to give us some new money. We about that bag. We're going to be getting that money, okay? Set your intentions that night, Aquas. This is the last eclipse of the year, if I am not mistaken. We've had a hell of a lot of eclipses this year. This has been a heavy eclipse year. I hope that you have been tapping into this energy, but if you haven't, this is the last call for alcohol. Make sure that you set intentions with this new moon. It's going to be a partial solar eclipse in the sign of Leo, wherever Leo falls in your chart. Get ugly. And let's rock. On August the 19th, Mercury will go direct, thank God. Okay. On August the 23rd, the sun will move into the sign of Virgo, launching Virgo season. Hey, my virgins. Ow. You will get your birthday reading. Don't trip. Okay. On August the 26th, a full moon in Pisces. If there is residual feelings or anything that is residual from last month's eclipse, this is going to be the moon to bring it. If you missed this moon that we just had, this full moon, which was absolutely beautiful, I hope you didn't miss it. But if you missed it, you have one last chance to go ahead and acknowledge, or adjust anything that no longer serves you. Okay. And last but not least, drum roll, please. August the 27th, Mars will finally go direct, and we can all stop operating like we in the Walking Dead. Get ugly, Aqua, okay? Because it has been a challenging time with Mars being retrograde. I've already explained to you guys back in July how that has been challenging us. I am not going to get into it right now. Let's rock. One last thing about Chiron. Chiron, again, is a comet, also known as the wounded healer. Chiron right now is retrograde in a sign of Aries. Now, Chiron will be traveling backward 27 degrees in the sign of Pisces in a couple months, okay? When that happens, the two things are going to happen. So right now, if you have any planets that are within 2 degrees of Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, then you could be experiencing a Chiron transit right now. That is my sun, moon, and rising. So clearly I'm experiencing some type of Chiron planet transit. And yes, I have them more. All of those are within 2 degrees. Absolutely. Now, when it travels backwards into the sign of Pisces, okay, what happens at that point is it's going to form a challenging aspect to Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. The good news for you guys is it's not going to stay there. The bad news is it's going to stay in Aries until 2020. Let's rock. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how I do things. We are done with the astrology portion of this program. Again, Aqua, this is going to be your How Does Bae Feel About You for August 2018, okay, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's talk about how I do things. The spread is going to consist of 5 cards, all right, 5 main cards. 2 cards that represent the most recent past and the present, what just happened or what's happening now. 1 card that represents the heart of the matter. 2 cards that represent the overall outcome, okay? The card that's going to be representing your overall theme of the month is going to be represented by the Romance Angel Oracle card. That particular card is going to represent the theme of what some of you guys could be experiencing. And we're going to be flipping the bottom of the deck of the Romance Angel Oracle deck over to infuse that energy, as well as the bottom of the regular deck, Illuminated Tarot. Okay. The Illuminated Tarot deck is the go-to deck for those of you that is new. And I normally swap decks out, but I'm not going to be swapping out any decks until we are done with these retrogrades. It does not technically look like it's going to be done until October. At that point, we'll only have one planet that will still remain in retrograde. But all of the rest of them will go direct. So I'm planning on starting back on my regular schedule with the swapping out of the cards in October. Let's rock. So Aqua, the card that represents the overall theme for August of 2018 and how Bae feels about you is codependency. Okay. What the Spirit and Romance Angel Oracle card is representing here is codependency. There is addictions that are affecting your romantic life, Aqua, okay? And the bottom of the Romance Angel Oracle deck is free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. That is what your message is, all right? So let's go ahead and talk about the bottom of the deck energy and then pop off these zodiac signs, all right? So right now I'm looking at the fact that you guys are definitely contemplating something, and you... what's going on is it looks like it's a choice. The choice that needs to be made is not a choice between people. It's a choice between whether I stay or go. Now, I've been picking up on this energy with you guys for a while. This is a energy that's very much so, I know about the addictions. And when I say addictions, I'm not talking about drug related. I'm talking about toxic behavior. I'm talking about you being married to thoughts, patterns, ideas, and things that no longer serve you, that has affected not only your love life, but other areas of your life. But again, this is a general love reading, and we're talking about how Bae feels about you. So I'm not going to get too technical right now. Let me take my psychiatrist hat off. But I'm saying, you know, I always have to blend that because we are who we are. All right. So with that being said, you're aware of this. And I feel like the Romance Angel Oracle card is a direct representation of what you're going through. On one hand, you know that you have some codependent tendencies that have affected your relationship. And on the other hand, you feel like you need to free yourself because it's time to take back control of your life. But that's very much so an Aquarius energy anyway. That is the irony of what makes an Aquarius who you are. Because on one hand, you want these relationships. You do. You want the closeness. Some on the outside looking in can look at this and say that that's a very codependent type of way. It's nothing wrong with looking at things the way you look at it through your lens, Aqua. And what happens is that you want to be able to eat together, go places together, shop together. Everybody doesn't look at it like that. So let's not take codependency too literally, because we all have some type of area in our lives where we are more codependent than we are independent. So don't take it the wrong way. Let's rock. The bottom of the deck energy is this damn 4 of diamonds. I've been yelling at Pisces about this 4 of diamonds because you are preoccupied with financial or material gains. That's what this is. You're being overly cautious right now, and you're probably hesitating to help others. You're preoccupied with material possessions. You are fear of losing something, or you just have your energy focused too much on material things right now. What are you guys moneying up to do? You're trying to get some money, possibly to free yourself. That's a possibility. Again, this is the tale of 2 energies here. But this is definitely you operating in your energy. Okay? So that's what this 4 is, man. Cancer had this too. Pisces had this. If I'm not mistaken, I think Scorpio had this too. You definitely could be connecting with water. Why is that relevant? Well, because you have strong water on the spread. Strong water. Strong water. I'm going to tell you right now whether Scorpio had that, because I think that some of you guys are definitely, yeah, they didn't have it this time. But Cancer, Where is my Cancer? Cancer definitely had it. Pisces definitely has been drawing that card. Again, but you're connecting with strong water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have 3 hearts on the spread, okay? So that's the first of the zodiac signs. Also, you're going to be connecting with yourself. You're going to be operating in your element, or possibly connecting with someone that has air in their chart, okay? So first and foremost, let's start with the bottom of the deck. We have the 4 of Diamonds. The 4 of Diamonds, as I just explained to you what that meant. All right, so diamonds is the equivalent of the suit of Pentacle. Pentacle, okay, represents the earth element, okay? And earth element, as we already know, is the material aspects of life, you know, finance, property, etc., etc. And we also know that earth is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, okay? So you can have those in your chart, sun, moon, rising, or other places, or Venus. Well, your sun sign, Aqua. So you can have it in your moon, your rising, or your Venus. All right. And I do see that you're going to be dealing with or connecting with or be surrounded around a very earthly energy. And that makes sense because, again, energetically, this is what you're focused on. So that makes sense. Okay, let's rock. So then we have strong, strong water. I've already told you that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You know that the hearts are equivalent of the suit of cups. The cups represent water, as I already stated. So you know you're going to be connecting with, last but not least, you do have the 9 of spades on the board, which makes sense because you guys are in your head a whole lot. This is a spade card. Spade is the equivalent of the suit of swords. Swords represent your element, Aqua, and that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so you're definitely, the outcome deals with you thinking heavily in your element, and honestly, you've been staying up at night and been losing sleep over this decision. Let's rock. So right out the gate, the first major arcana that we have is represented by the Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds here, and we already know that that's a good card. That is you achieving or feeling like you want to achieve a new way of life. I'm really feeling like this is the start of something successful, possibly gifting somebody something, an important document, I don't know, some type of lottery win, something of that nature. But from this deck's perspective, it is the World card. And again, the World card is triumph and achievement, success, happiness, all of those wonderful adjectives about being happy, being emotionally happy, and being more so financially happy. So you could have won something, you could have gotten some type of inheritance, or you're just feeling like this is what you want to do. You want to achieve this, but it's next to this Jack of Hearts. Whenever I see a Jack's energy on the board, that's very infantile, something that's in its infancy, some type of love offer. It's the equivalent to me of the Knight's energy. Okay, again, in this particular deck, this Jack is represented. If you look at the illustration on the card, the Jack is very much about, it's representative of a Pisces because there are 2 fish. And it makes sense. Contemplation, unconscious thoughts coming to the surface. So this is either representing a person. So this is representing Bae, or this is that idea of wanting to achieve this particular, the world, or the finance, the happiness, the success is with this person, or it's in its infancy. It doesn't appear to me that it has anything to do with love. However, if it is the start of something new, that's great. But I'm picking up on the fact that this is more so the feelings behind this Ace of Diamonds, or the World. I'm feeling like this is what you want, and I'm feeling like, again, it goes back to what is going on the board. On one hand, we have codependent, toxic behavior that's affecting our romantic lives. On the other hand, we need to free ourselves and take back control of our lives. That is what this card represents to me. One fish is going downstream, like I want to do what's comfortable. That's codependency. One fish that's swimming upstream is I need to free myself and get away from this relationship because it's not suiting me. It no longer serves me. Okay. In the heart of the matter, it's the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups, you know, it's an important union, of course. It's the love between two people, the start of a relationship, but that's not what I'm feeling. Now, first and foremost, in this particular deck, this is another major arcana. So your second major arcana on the spread, divinely guided action, fated events, Aquas. Okay. The interesting thing with this card, of course, my illuminated tarot is blended. I think one of the main, and I love this card because this Two of Hearts also means balance in the relationship or reconciliation. Okay. This is also represented by the major arcana of Temperance. Okay. You know why? Because Temperance is patience, moderation, compromise, balance, healing, so forth and so on. So in your heart, you're healing away. You have compromised enough. You are practicing patience. And more importantly, you are balancing the codependent nature of yourself and the fact that you want to free yourself. But you understand that you can only choose one. You can't have it both ways. And that is what I think you guys are definitely coming up on, because if we look at the next card, it's the Six of Hearts. The Six of Hearts, again, it's the Lover's card in this particular deck, but let's talk about the Six of Hearts. The Six of Hearts is happiness from the past, old friends, or old love revived. Also, the Soulmate card. Also, some type of reconciliation. Okay. Soulmate card. Okay. What I'm feeling like is this is also the Lovers. Major arcana. This is a love relationship or love choices. I do not think that this is you choosing between one person or another, Aqua. And if it does, that other person is yourself. So you're choosing this relationship over you. And that's the choice that you have to make. And as a result of this, you're staying up at night because that's coupled with the Nine of Spades. Okay. The spades, and that is definitely air energy. That is you in your head thinking about what choice is you going to make. Are you going to make? And the choice is between codependency, what's comfortable, what I've been doing, versus freeing myself and taking back control of my life. And we all know that whenever we're embarking upon something new, it's scary. So you're up at night because you know you have to make this decision. But you are being very cautious with money, preoccupied with money. But in your heart, you are practicing the patience that you need to push you through this, Aqua. So, I mean, listen, I think the choice is made. Cross listeners, your Aquarius is in a transformative state right now, transformative state. And what they're going to have to make a decision is whether they stay or they go, not between another person. The love is there, but you guys need a tower moment. And I don't see that the tower is out. This relationship needs to be tore out the frame and rebuilt brick by brick in order for it to work. This is what I'm seeing. There is love here, cross listener, for the Aquarian. But this Aquarius is struggling between staying in a relationship with you and doing what's comfortable with old habits, thoughts, and patterns, or freeing themselves and breaking free and staying focused on this bag. And that's how Bae feels about you. Aquarius, I feel like this is your energy, but again, it can go back and forth. Okay? This has been your reading, Aqua. Like, again, your energy always picks up this very transformative nature. I need to stop X, Y, and Z. I need to transform this, that, and the third. I can no longer stay stuck and bound to a behavior, thought, addiction, anything that no longer serves me. If anybody knows how to turn around that type of stuff, it's you guys. You guys think I'm not saying that other zodiacs don't think, but you guys stay in your head, and you always know that whenever there's thought, there needs to be some type of action to execute those thoughts. You guys have some of the best ideas of the zodiac, but you have got to put a plan in motion and make this decision. We're going to find out next week whether, what's going on with you. But Aqua, that has been your reading. I certainly hope that it resonated. I think that it was quite interesting. I love the transformative energy. I love the fact that you guys are definitely healing in your heart. You can't move forward unless you have heart healing. Okay? You're incapable of loving unless you love yourself. You have to take back control of your life, and you have to start putting back into play all of those loose ends that kind of came unraveled. That's what you have to do. And I see that you're going to do that. You've been up at night about it, but I think you're going to make the choice. Okay? Because the heart of the matter is letting me know that you're going to be healing from this. Okay? You're practicing your temperance, and that couldn't be more beautiful. So Aqua, that has been your reading. I certainly hope that it resonated with you. Okay, go ahead and like the content, share it with an Aquarius in your life. Okay, subscribe to my marvelous tribe. I certainly appreciate it. You leave me a comment, you know I'm gonna hit you right back. Ow. Go ahead and do all of the above. All right, book me for your personal reading. Okay, if you want to find out what's personally happened with you. Again, if it resonated, great. If it didn't, let it skate, and I will see you guys back here soon. Bye, Aqua.